Sinister Secrets, The Mystery of Whispering Pines. Chapter 1. A haunting invitation. As dusk settled over the sleepy town of Millbrook, a group of 5 friends gathered around a crackling bonfire, the crisp autumn air filled with laughter and the scent of toasted marshmallows. Among them was Sarah, an adventurous soul with an insatiable curiosity for the unknown. In the flickering firelight, Sarah's friend, Jake, produced an aged map from his backpack. "Guys, check this out," he exclaimed, his eyes gleaming with excitement. "This map leads to Whispering Pines, an abandoned forest rumored to be haunted." Sarah's heart quickened with anticipation. "Let's go," she declared, her voice filled with eagerness. The others exchanged nervous glances, but the thrill of adventure outweighed their fears. Chapter 2. Into the unknown. With flashlights in hand, the group ventured into the dense woods of Whispering Pines. Twisted branches reached out like gnarled fingers, casting eerie shadows upon the forest floor. A sense of foreboding hung heavy in the air as they pressed forward, each step accompanied by the rustle of fallen leaves. Suddenly, Sarah froze in her tracks, her ears catching a faint whisper on the wind. "Did you hear that?" she whispered, her voice barely above a breath. Her friends shook their heads, but Sarah couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Chapter 3. The House of Shadows. After what felt like hours of trudging through the darkness, the group stumbled upon a clearing. In the center stood an imposing mansion, its once grand facade now cloaked in decay. Windows shattered like gaping wounds, and ivy crept menacingly up the walls. Despite the ominous aura surrounding the mansion, Sarah felt drawn to it like a moth to a flame. With trepidation, they pushed open the creaking door and stepped into the dimly lit foyer. Shadows danced along the walls, whispering secrets long forgotten. Chapter 4. Unraveling the mystery. As they explored the dilapidated mansion, the group uncovered clues hinting at a dark history. Tattered portraits lined the walls, their eyes following their every move. In the attic, they discovered a dusty journal detailing the tragic demise of the mansion's former occupants. With each page turned, the whispers grew louder, urging them to leave before it was too late. But Sarah was determined to uncover the truth behind Whispering Pines, even if it meant confronting the darkness head-on. Chapter 5. The ghostly encounter. As night descended upon the forest, the mansion came alive with unseen forces. Doors slammed shut of their own accord, and chilling laughter echoed through the halls. Panic seized the group as they realized they were not alone. In the flickering candlelight, a figure emerged from the shadows, a specter cloaked in tattered rags, its eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. Frozen in terror, the group watched as the ghostly apparition beckoned them deeper into the darkness. Chapter 6. Confronting the darkness with nowhere to run, Sarah and her friends found themselves face to face with the malevolent force haunting Whispering Pines. Desperate for answers, Sarah confronted the spirit, demanding to know the truth behind its restless existence. In a voice that echoed with centuries of pain, the spirit revealed the sinister secrets buried within the forest. Long ago, a terrible tragedy had befallen Whispering Pines, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and suffering. Chapter 7. The final showdown. Determined to put an end to the curse once and for all, Sarah and her friends embarked on a perilous quest to break the spirit's hold on Whispering Pines. Armed with courage and determination, they ventured deep into the heart of the forest, facing trials and tribulations along the way. At last, they reached the epicenter of the curse, a gnarled tree shrouded in darkness. With a collective effort, they banished the malevolent spirit back into the depths of the forest, freeing Whispering Pines from its grip. Chapter 8. The light at the end of the tunnel. As dawn broke over the horizon, Sarah and her friends emerged from the forest, weary but triumphant. The curse of Whispering Pines had been lifted, and peace had returned to the once haunted woods. With a newfound sense of camaraderie, they returned home, their hearts forever changed by their harrowing ordeal. Though Whispering Pines held its share of sinister secrets, it also bore witness to the strength of friendship and the power of courage in the face of darkness. Epilogue. A whisper in the wind. Years passed, and the events of that fateful night became little more than a distant memory. Yet, on quiet evenings, when the wind whispered through the trees, Sarah couldn't help but wonder if the spirits of Whispering Pines still lingered, watching over the forest they once called home.